Welcome to another video. I'm out on the coast this time. I've got a new bag, a new tent and a few other little bits and pieces that I'm testing out. So I thought I didn't want to walk far because my feet are still a bit blistered from doing the 3 peaks. So I've just got a freeze-dried camping meal with me. So I'm going to have one of my Y Foods. This video is sponsored by Y Food, so thanks to Y Food for giving you 10% off. If you go in the link below and use Hazy10, you'll get 10% off this stuff. They do shit, they do it in these drinks, they do bars, they do the powdered stuff. It's a complete and balanced, ready to drink meal. It's not heavy on your stomach and it contains all the micro and macronutrients that your body needs. The healthy alternative to junk food. So I'll do one of these and I'm good for up to 3 to 5 hours, knowing that I've got all the vitamins and minerals in me. So perfect for coming on a hike, or perfect for if you're grafting or out and about during the day. Link below for 10% off, use the code Hazy10. Cheers. Get me noggin out at road. Can you see? No. Can you tell? The One by Gossamer Gear. It's light, mate. It's low. Needs weighing down, it's light. So this is just my first impressions. I'm not going to do a review on it or talk you through the specs or anything like that. We're just going to, because I've already done a review, have I? If I have, there's the link to the review. The full review of the Gossamer Gear 1 is hopefully there. Please have done that. That'll be good. So yeah, if you want to see the review, go there. It's on my second channel. I'll leave a link below so you can have a look as well. I'm just going to get into it, mate. I'm just going to spend a night in it. I'll let you have a little look. This is about just coming out, and the skies are forecast to be good and forecast to get a decent sunset, hopefully a decent sunrise, and that's all I want. It's a midweek, so it's a school night, so I've got to jet off pretty early in the morning because I've got to get to work. Got a couple of monks, and hopefully I've got a chair. There you are. What's this? Just with gear, alt gear, Richard gear, alt Richard, no idea. This nature hike chair. I'll leave a link below for this because it is. I was dubious, you know, going into it because I've never really been one for chairs, for camping chairs. I always thought I'll just sit on deck, but having used this extensively at sort of family camping trips, barbecues, just in garden, on camping trips myself, I love it. I absolutely love it. It is good. I like it. So total luxury. Just going to set my tent up, sit in my chair, ogle that look, and crack a couple of monks. It's a walking pole tent. I've not really checked how tall you're supposed to have poles either, so that's a thing. Right, let's get it set up. Oosh. There she is, Regardez. The Gossamer Gear 1. Got a little bit of a slope, but that's just you play with it, you know. You have to just use what you've got. Use what you've got, and I've got a slope a bit, so I've got it all mucky already. Got to be used, hasn't it? Used and abused and reviewed. Right. So I'll just give you a quick tour. It's a walking pole tent. It's got these things here to cinch it down to your walking pole, which is pretty nice. These go on an angle outwards. There's no door here, but there's also, it's like all mesh up there, so it's going to be great for condensation. It's just got this lip to protect the mesh, and then all this is waterproof, so a lot of airflow going in. There's my chair, look. Let's have a look at you. Look at that. There. Not bad, is it? Chair, look. What have I? We've made it, boys. We've made it, and girls. We've got a chair. Look, I've made it. Thanks for all the support. We've made it. We've got a chair, look. Well happy in chair. I never thought I'd be this happy in a chair. Look at it. I've used an extra guy line there and just tied it round a rock just to, because that's the head end, just to give me a bit more room. And then here's inside. It's quite it's quite big. For my setup, I've just got my sleeping bag, which is the Alpkit 400, and I'm not even going with an airbed. I brought it, but when you're on heather like this, look at that, that's an airbed in itself. So I'm just using this really thin sponge just to protect the bed of this mainly, because it is ever so thin. That's probably why it's so light. The Trekology pillow still going well. And let's have a look, shall we? Let's get in. Whoa! Yeah, it's comfortable without an airbed. Loads of that's. I'm not even in the middle there. I'm 7'4". I'm 7'4", built like a fire engine. And look at that, I've got loads of room up there. Absolutely loads, I've got about a foot. So you're good for space there. And it's wide because it's got this, it angles out like that. So it is a double trekking pole tent, same as the Lanshan 2. And the reason I got it is because I'm going on a camp where, I'm going on a trek where I might have to be a little bit stealth, and the Lanshan 2's footprint is just too big. So I was wanting something a little bit less big, but the Lanshan 1 is like a coffin. It's too claustrophobic, so I searched and this was like the perfect medium, the perfect in between. And so far so good. Oh yeah, got a new tattoo off my boy Bren, quality artist. It's in like a graffiti style, 3 peaks and some mushrooms on it, and he did such a good job, mate. And I'd love it if you went and followed him on Instagram. So I'm going to leave a link to his Instagram page. If you like tattoo art and graffiti style art, he's definitely worth a follow. So I'll leave his link below. Go check him out. Cheers, Bren. Gentle Bren. Been doing some more barefoot stuff, and my feet are a little bit blistered, to say the least. He's on lowers, mate. He's on, I'll just call him lower. I don't know. Lower renegade, lower renegade. Whatever you want. Whatever you want. Very good boot. That's main. That's headline is. Very good boot. Very good boot. Jose Mourinho wool layer. Tales from chair. Chairway to heaven. Let's get the hat on. Come on. If we're going to be in Yorkshire, we're going to be on chair. I'm going to have hat on, aren't I? Should we get woolly hat on actually? Because lugs are a bit card. Join me for another episode. Join me for the first episode ever of Tales from the Chair. Because get used to these, because it's comfy, mate. And I like it. There you go, look. Look at this, how far we've come. Huh? It's alright. It won't change me. I'm still down to earth. I'm still the people's champion. I'm still a working class legend. I'm still a working class hero, lads. Don't worry about it. And lassies. 12 of you. Look at this. Would you believe it? Ron Seal. Northern Monk have teamed up with Ron Seal. Does exactly what it says on the tin. Medium oak, 4%. Best bitter. Perfect finished every time. No nonsense product. It is what it is and all that. It's not supposed to taste like Ron Seal. I just think because they're a local business, and Northern Monk are just kooky like that. They work with all sorts of weird and wonderful companies and people. I remember coming out on these cliffs a few miles that way or whatever, many moons ago, and saying, oh, I don't want to be a role model, because some people who were complaining that I was just drinking too much on my videos and that, and I was like, oh, I don't want to be a role model, I just want to enjoy a bottle of wine when I go camping and all that sort of stuff. And so it cracked on. I didn't really think about it until I was at the Bushcraft show recently, and the amount of young uns that came up, like young lads, young lasses, saying they watch my videos and that, and with the dads and the mums, and I realised that you can't. It's too late in it now. There's too many people watching for me to just be, be pissed on camera slugging bottles of vino and that all the time. So we're gonna, yeah, it did make me think. It's got beyond. It's out of my control now. So whether I like it or not, I'm a role model to a couple of people, and that's a couple of little people. and I have to take that responsibility, and so there can't be that much slurping. But well, he says they are little uns. I can't think of a more dad thing to do than have a Ronseal Best Bitter by Northern Monk. Away then, for you little uns, if you don't know, this is a disposable barbecue. Shout out Joey D. Oh, do you know what? In the best possible way, that tastes like do you know the beer mats, not the little beer mats, the bit like the towely ones that you have on bar in a good workingman's club. The smell of them is the same as that. Not in a bad way, it smells delicious. It's like sweet and that good old beer flavour. Almost like shandy. What's it look like? Oh yeah, nice and amber. Right. Soz little uns. What? You ignore this bit, or get a fruit shoot and do a fruit shoot review. Umbongo review or something. Ooh. Do you know what? That's the first time I've had a Northern Monk that's tasted like that. That's not... It does exactly what it says on tin. It's bitter, it's a best bitter. I can imagine that on draft being absolutely banging. They can do it all, can't they? They can do it all. Whoa. That is nice. Do you know what? If you take, it's a little bit carbonated, but if you took a little bit of that carbonation out, made it a bit smoother, you'd be onto a right pint there. That's wonderful, 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 wonderful. I'm not going to bang on about it because that's not. We're not a booze review channel anymore, are we? We've grown up. I can't wait to take camera off and get stuck into the rest of them, mate. Got some right beauties, and at 4% as well, so it's not gonna. I think I'll give that. I'm going to give that an 8.6 out of 10. In chair. Who does he think he is? With tights on. I'm just in a chair with tights on, reviewing beers on me Todd whilst filming it on a cliff. That's the bottom line. Because Stone Cold says so. What I love is as well is all the seagulls come around at this time of night. Look, can you see them in the background? You probably won't be able to because they're ever so small. But they cut such a fantastic silhouette. Just like when you used to draw them little M's. This is good, yeah, look at this. Look at this, kid. You having that? Just always like to... I always like to just say hello. And how are you doing? And have a little chat to you. Because I was ill on my last video. I was very poorly. I mean, noggin just wasn't in the right place. Life stuff, which we can't go on about on a video, but just life stuff. Feel a lot calmer today. Feel a lot better. And it's nice because I'm by the sea. But yeah, it's good times, man. I've just let myself go to shit a bit during lockdown, like. My whole body and mind and everything just sort of played second fiddle. I don't know. There was moments in lockdown where everything was just a bit much, like, and I was always thinking, well, it's lockdown, innit? I don't have to look after myself because it's lockdown. And that just carried on. And now that I've come out of lockdown, I look down, I'm like, Jesus. Lockdown. Can't even look down. Can't see me when, like that, full dad bod mode. Battery went, just as I was about to tell you about my tits, battery went. Yeah, that's all that's going on, mate, is that come out of lockdown with a set of teats, bit of a kite on me. And I've just started to turn a corner, just started to look after myself a little bit more and practice what I preach, because I've got this mantra that I go by about, looking after your body and your mind and all this sort of stuff, and sometimes I forget, or sometimes I just don't want myself to feel good, which sounds mad, But sometimes I'm my own worst enemy, and I sort of want to sabotage myself for some reason. But I've got over that now. I've turned a corner, and we're gonna get healthy. We're gonna get healthy, and we're gonna regain our summer bodies for next summer. And join me. I'll be doing little progress reports. I'm gonna fully go for it. I have been going for it, but I'm gonna continue to go for it on the old healthy body, healthy mind regime. I'll be out in woods camping, then I'll just cut to a montage of me punching a load of like meat in a lock up, whatever. Just cut to me just punching a load of meat in my lockup at work. Just meat, not like, because I can't afford actual carcasses, but just like maybe, I don't know, like a turkey Twizzler on a stick or something like that, just, or a pepperoni or something, pepperami. Or a pepperami, or just some wafer thin ham. Rocky Bell, about cheap budget Rocky with wafer thin ham. Oh, that's what am I on about anyway. Yeah, so that was all I was going to say. Just in case anyone else has let themselves slide during lockdown and wanted to feel a little bit less bad about it, your boy, you're in the same boat as your boy. Cut to me just getting even fatter, just start a gaming channel. Because I love my chairs, you see, so that's the natural progression, isn't it? Just to get a gaming channel like that. Grand Theft Auto, just biscuits all over me. Yes, mate. Much love, mate. Much love. Yeah. Knuckles. COVID. There you go. Right, I'm going to log off for chatting for this evening, because I'm going to have a few beverages and then it all goes teats up, doesn't it? Can't really... not really very eloquent when I've had a few bevs. Cheers to you lot. Cheers to absent friends. Cue music.
The end of the world at the palm of my hand. When it all goes to hell, will you still be my friend? My face to the sea and my back to the land. And if you can't come with me, I'll understand. I'll understand. Can we meet in the dark? We don't have to say much. And if you have to go, have to go. If we didn't know what we know. The end of the world at the palm of my hand. When it all goes to hell, will you still be my friend? My face to the sea and my back's to the land. And if you can't come with me, I'll understand. Can we meet in the dark? We don't have to say much. And if you have to go, have to go. Let you go, let you go. Let you go, let you go. If we didn't know what we know.
Forgot my lighter, didn't I? Because I've just switched bags over, and in my other bag I like to stash a load of lighters around it and that, and I haven't done with this one. So, without a lighter, second time I've ever done this. So I can't even have my food, I can't have my tea. So, I just stuck with that one beer. I didn't even have any other beers because I didn't want to be just drinking on an empty stomach, so I've had to sack them off and sack my tea off. I just sat out there and just watched the moon. It was a lovely moon, it was a harvest moon, so I watched that come out of the sea. It was pretty cool. But yeah man, really hungry now, and I can't have any food. I don't have any snacks. I just brought a camping meal I can't have. Oh well. C'est la vie. C'est la vie. It'll probably do me good. Anyway, yeah, it's getting on a bit now, so I'm just going to get my head down, get some sleep, and then we'll get up in the morning. I can't even have a brilliant morning. Wounded. Well, hopefully we'll get a sunrise to make up for it all, and then, yeah. Alright, so unless something magic or tragic happens, I shall see thee on the morrow. It's blowing a gale! Woo! Oh, my guy line's come out. It's collapsing in on me. Oh. I've woke up to this. Houston, I've got to get out. I've got to get out and do the guy lines again. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. Shit. The wind was savage. It just came in savage. Proper savaged me. It took out my guy line on this side. And then House of Cards just fell down. One came out, two came out. All started to fold in on itself, but I've repositioned the pegs. I've put rocks on top of the pegs as well. Big rocks, so it ain't gonna go anywhere. I feel safe. Yeah man, big wind, so take two. That was something tragic happened. Finally. Here we are, look, something tragic did happen. Right, unless something magic or tragic part 2 happens, I shall see thee on the morrow. It's getting under the tent and blowing it up, so it's vibrating, so I just can't sleep. It's the only time in recent, well ever, I think, that if I was any nearer to my truck, I'd sack this off. It's one of them ones, innit? Oh, dear me, we'll have to ride it out and then it'll be good. Tomorrow, it'll make me appreciate stuff more. It's too exposed. The tent's getting its ass kicked. It's too much. Woo. So, oh mate, I'm gonna pack up. Battery's running out of torch. I'm gonna pack up my tent and drop down the side of this hill and try and get out of the wind a bit and then repitch it. So I'll get back at you. Can you hear how calm it is down here? I'm just tucked right behind that that big bit that I was on. I've come down this side. The wind's lapping at the other side, but we're sort of out of it here, so whew. Probably be able to get some kip, but that was exciting. That was exciting to say the least. Thought tent was going to end up at North Sea. That would have sucked. But we made it down. That was an adventure. And this tent is, at least I know I can take it down and put it up in an emergency. And it went up pretty quick and went down pretty quick as well. Unless something magic or trage happens again, I'll see you on the morrow.
'Cause when you travel light, some things are left behind. The end of the world at the palm of my hand. When it all goes to hell, will you still be my friend? My face to the sea and my back to the land. If you can't come with me, I'll understand.
Morning glampers. I managed to get a slack handful of hours kip there, so not too bad. Tent report. Look at this. No condensation whatsoever. That's right above my head. It was a bit of a breezy night to say the least, so that's probably helped, but the ventilation is brilliant. I can say that. I had my little sponge just in case it did get wet, but I'm impressed with that. I had to tap out and inflate my inflatable bed, because this new spot that I'm at, there's not as much heather on the ground, so it wasn't as spongy. It was quite rocky, so I had to deploy that. Let's see what's going on outside. It's about 6:30 in the morning. There'll be no messing about. There'll be no coffee because I don't have my lighter. But there'll be no messing about either because we've got to get. It is a work day, a school day. Oh yes. As you can see, I put rocks on all my pegs. Belt and breeches, sunshine. Where's the sunshine? There she is. Lovely morning, man, lovely morning. Yeah. Doesn't she look well? Whew. Tell you what, in the night that was stressful moving from up there in that wind, but now I feel calm. I've had a couple of hours kip and we're good to go. Beautiful. And get her packed up. There you go. Easy stuff sack. Easy to pack away. Easy life. Leave no trace. Right, there we go. There we go. What have we learned? I've learned that the bag, I love it. The tent, I love it. I'm not going to speak on them and give you my full opinions just yet. I'll wait until I've had a proper look round them and I'll do a proper review, which will already be out now. I'll have done it, I think. What did I learn? I learned that don't think you're a big peanut. Top peanut, because I had my chair, didn't I? Thinking I was lauding it with chair, when in reality I didn't have my lighter, I didn't have my earplugs, and the winds were gathering and I was just sat there. Barry Big Nut in chair like that. Hey, are you not entertained? Meanwhile I forgot all sorts. So for me, my main lesson is, don't think you're bigger than the floor, mate. Don't think you're bigger than the floor. Don't put all your energy into sitting on the chair, and the floor's perfectly fine. So we've learnt a lesson there about chairs. There's probably a metaphor to be had there as well. So yeah, I didn't manage to have any food or any hot drinks or anything like that, which in turn made me not have my beers. And I feel chipper today, I feel great, so it's kind of worked out for the best. I feel good about it. And it's a lovely day, it's a school day, so I'll best get me son to school, aka work. If you've watched this far, thanks. If you aren't subscribed already, consider clicking the subscribe button and click the bell notification if you want to get notified of my next video. Sailboat, he's out early. Good man, lass, woman, whatever. Right, much love to everyone. I hope you're looking after yourselves and each other. I'll see you soon. Namaste, out of trouble. See you later. See you later. Oh, yes. Look at that. You can tell he's in a good mood. Running with bag on. Oh, see ya.
I'm like Jordan, trying to rise onto the dunk. Me, I'm trying to be an icon from the jump. They were warden, I let bygones be bygones. Cause they bars all are gone by the month. Me, I'm trying to be an icon from the jump. They were warden, I let bygones be bygones. Cause they bars all are gone by the month.